6 feet 1 inches, number 17, Dennis Schroeder. And forward from Louisiana Tech, number 4, the big man, standing 6'11", number 8, Dwight Howard. This is the ATL. Make some noise for your Atlanta.
It's the Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. We're in the Phillips Arena. The Hawks here in Atlanta playing before their hometown crowd. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Brown out there with Johnson. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Oh, you have to love the energy and the effort given every night by Kent Bazemore, hustling for loose balls. Greg, a lot like you actually. Runs the floor like a tornado, can handle the ball. The consummate role player.
Yeah, he really is. And you know, you have to have guys who can be effective without the basketball, Kevin. There's only one out there.
Right.
And you're going to have 5 guys, so you need other areas of the game to be effective. And he focuses on the defense, the rebounding, all those little things that add up to victories.
And, you know, going back to Kent Bazemore, he was not a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Was solid and unspectacular in college. Entered the NBA as an undrafted free agent. Exceeded everybody's expectation.
Now here's Howard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And getting back to Kent Bazemore, I mean, he will always have a role in this league because of his defense and his positive attitude. He's the kind of guy who gets counted out early and goes on to have a legitimate 10-year NBA career.
Brown wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Atlanta with it. Now the pass to Schroeder. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Millsap a screen on Horford. Here's Schroeder. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
It's Brown with the drive, and it's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Down low, here's Millsap. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Hawks on D. 4-point game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thomas, no good. Hawks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Howard against Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy. One of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat, remain positive. He's done all those things and still competed in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him soft. Byron Scott questioned his desire. Guys go about their work in different manners.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Celtics trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Now Schroeder 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Can't hit. Excellent D from Thomas. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Feeds it to Thomas. Bradley, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The feed to Howard. Kicks it to Schroeder for 3. Rebound by the Celtics. 3 on 3. Here's Bradley. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Bazemore following the score by Avery Bradley. Howard can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Horford with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Horford has a wide open look, and another basket for Boston.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Now here's Corver. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Howard, that's good. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And Dennis Schroeder has drawn some comparison to Rajon Rondo. Long arms, very quick and athletic. He's awfully tough to keep in front of you, but he's also a guy that can knock down a mid-range jump shot.
Horford scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Oscar Millsap lets it go from deep. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
This Dennis Schroeder, in a lot of ways, like a Greg Anthony, very quick, very smart on the floor, but he's a young player, and he says, Clark, that he watched a lot of tape of Tony Parker to see how he got to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a great blueprint, especially when you consider the Hawks run a very similar system to the Spurs.
Here is Thomas after the basket by Atlanta. Johnson outside. Outside Bradley. The shot no good. Corver with the defensive effort. The Hawks leading by 4. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Howard with a screen on Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Hawks making a switch here. Jack's checked in. And it's Brown missing for Atlanta. They've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Brown against Jack. Outside Millsap. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. And now a 7-point Hawks lead. Now here's Thomas. Here's the screen. And they get it. Jack with the defensive effort.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Horford kicks to Jack. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Hawks leading by 7. And Jack takes it to Bazemore. Outside Millsap. There's the pick. Millsap a screen. Top the key, Bazemore. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Jack moves back up. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Left side, Brown. Got a piece of it.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
He used that pick to perfection. That's 7 points for Paul Millsap.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Thomas. A good look from Bradley. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. That's 7 points for Avery Bradley.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Outside Jack. Outside for Millsap. And Boston with the rebound. Thomas with the ball. Picked by Horford. Lets it go. No good on the buzzer beater. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta up 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta.